welcome to Preschool Storytime. Before we get started with our stories, I thought maybe we could get the wiggly jigglies out. So this week, we're going to try my favorite song. So let me get a little help here. Let me get the music going. It'll be a stand up, sit down.
Everybody stand up.
Stand up.
Everybody sit down. Now stand up again. And turn around. You can keep standing up, but not for long.
Here we go.
'Cause this is the sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down song. Good. Now stand up if you're 5 years old.
5.
And sit back down again. Stand up if you're 6 or 7.
6 or 7.
Then sit back down with your friends. Stand up if you're 4 or 3.
4 or 3.
All right. Stand up if you're 8, 9, or 10.
8, 9, or 10.
Now everybody sit back down.
Here we go.
We'll do it once again. Everybody stand up. Everybody sit down. Now stand up again. And turn around. You can keep standing up, but not for long. 'Cause this is the sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down song. Stand up if you have a sister. Now sit back down again. Stand up if you have a brother.
Brother. I have a brother.
Now sit back down with your friends.
Sit down.
Stand up if you have a dog at home.
Do you have a dog? I do.
Stand up if you have a cat.
And a cat.
Now everybody sit back
Here we
down.
go.
This time we'll do it
Fast.
fast. Everybody stand up. Everybody sit down. Now stand up again. And turn around. You can keep standing up, but not for long. 'Cause this is the sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down song. Now stand up if you like music. And sit back down with your friends. Stand up if you like sports.
Do you like sports?
Then sit back down again. Stand up just if you feel like it.
I feel like it.
You don't even have to ask. Now everybody sit back down. This time we're gonna do it very fast.
Here we go.
Everybody stand up. Everybody sit down.
Now stand up again.
And turn around. You can keep standing up, but not for long.
Watch out, here we go.
'Cause this is the sit down, stand up, 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 sit down, sit down, sit down song.
Hi, now that we got the wiggly jigglies out, how about we read some stories? This week, we're going to talk about snow and skiing. Have you ever been skiing? I have. It's fun. So let's read a few stories. Let's start with snow. Snow. Snow, snow, come out in the snow. Snow, snow, just look at the snow. Come out, come out, come out in the snow. I want to know if you like snow. Do you like it? Yes or no? Oh yes, I do like snow. Do you like it in your face? Yes, I like it any place. What is snow? We do not know, but snow is a lot of fun. We know. What makes it snow? We do not know, but snow is fun to dig and throw. Snow is good for me and you, for men and women and horses too. Snow is good. It makes you slide. It lets you give your dog a ride. Snow is good for making tracks and making pictures with your backs. Snow angels. We go uphill. The snow is deep. We can't go fast. The hill is steep. We think our dog has gone to sleep. But then we get up top at last. Then down we come. We come down fast. The dog's hanging on. Ah! Sometimes we put on long, long feet and walk up every hill we meet. We put on skis. Downhill we fly, downhill we sail. Our dog sails after on his tail. What a silly thing to do. Are your feet too long for you? Are your skis? Come on, get up. Get on your way. We have a lot to do today. Now take some snow and make a ball. A lot of snowballs. Make a wall. Put on more snowballs one by one. Our house of snow will soon be done. Do you like bread? Do you like meat? Come in our house. Come in and eat. Snow is lots of fun, all right. It gives you a big appetite. We had our bread, we had our meat. Some bread is left for birds to eat. Now make another ball of snow. Push it, see it go. What a snowball. See it grow and grow and grow. What will we make? Let's make a man. Let's make the biggest man we can. We will call our snowman Ned, but first he has to have a head. His head will have to have a hat. His hat is on. Just look at that. He is so big. He is so tall. He is the biggest man of all. The sun, that sun, it came out fast. Do you think Ned is going to last? Is he melting? Keep that sun away from Ned. That sun is going to his head. Oh no! They're using an umbrella to shade him. The biggest snowman of them all is very, very, very small. The way that sun is coming down, there soon will be no snow in town. Take some, save it from the sun. Take all you can and run, run, run. The snow out there will come and go, but snow will keep in here, we know. Running their snowballs in the freezer. So we will put the snow away and play with it some other day. Putting some snow in the freezer. And that is snow. So we talked about long, long feet, which are skis. So the next story is bunny slopes. And looks like the bunny has long feet or skis. Hello? to join me for a ski day? Yes. But where's all the snow? Maybe we can make some. Could you please shake the book? Shake the book. That's better, but could you shake the book much harder? Can you shake the book, shake the book, shake the book? That might have been a little too much. Can you tap, tap, tap the top of the book? That should pack down the snow. Pack down the snow. Perfect. Thank you. Now, maybe you can help me go downhill. Could you tilt the book to your right? Tilt. He's going uphill now, though. Maybe you should go downhill. That's not exactly downhill. Maybe you could tilt the book a bit more. Will it go downhill this way? Downhill? Carrots! What fun! Thank you. Yikes! Quick! Turn the book, then flip the page. Oomph. Okay, would you turn the book right side up? Then flip the page. Thanks, really, I'm fine. Let's try that cliff again. Would you tilt the book to your right? I'll need some speed. Tilt it to my right. But if I tilt it to my right, he's going uphill. So let's tilt it this way. Perfect! Get ready! To jump! Vroom! Whee! Zooey! Easy as carrot cake. Still skiing downhill. A hole! No problem. There's a hole. Huh, I told you. Ugh! That's a big hole. Oops, he went in the hole. Oh, hi, Mom. Time to warm up after a long day on the slopes. This one is for you. A little cup of hot cocoa for you. So that was the bunny slopes. One last book, Learning to Ski with Mr. Mcgee. One winter morning at 6:53, Mr. Mcgee and his little dog Dee woke to fresh snow and a beautiful sky and decided it's time to give skiing a try. Before we drive all the way up to Mount Snow, Follow me, Dee. I know right where to go. Across from the house and just up the way is a great little hill with a view of the bay. We'll practice up there till we learn how to ski. Then we'll head for the mountain, said Mr. Mcgee. A few minutes later, they came to a spot where nothing could get in their way, McGee thought. So he put on his skis. Dee hopped in the pack, and with poles in his hands and his dog on his back, he inched to the edge very slowly until his skis teeter-tottered, then started downhill. Not far down the hillside from Mr. Mcgee, and just out of sight, there happened to be a curious moose. He was out on a search for the succulent sticks of the great northern birch. Then he spotted a tree, the biggest he'd seen, on the opposite side of a gaping ravine. The moose turned around, and what did he see? Mr. Mcgee and his little dog Dee. The moose was so shocked he stood frozen in fear, but Mr. Mcgee hadn't learned how to steer. And he knew very soon they were going to collide. So he called to the moose, "Would you please step aside?" But the moose didn't move, so Mr. Mcgee yelled, "Duck!" And that was the moment they ran out of luck, because while they were sliding right under the moose, the tips of the skis snagged the log of a spruce. In a flash and a flip, they flew over the log, tossing poor Mr. Mcgee and his dog head over heels straight into the gap. When the ends of the skis came down with a slap, so they were stranded, Mcgee and his pup, across a ravine 100 feet up. They hung there, suspended, not making a sound. When the moose came back, he looked all around. He didn't see Dee or Mcgee, but what's this? A bridge to the birch above the abyss. He's gonna walk over his skis. Uh-oh. The moose took a step. He was steady and slow, but his weight caused the ski to sag and bow. And when he looked down, his heart skipped a beat, for Mr. Mcgee was right under his feet. With a snort, the moose leapt. The skis went spring. They popped in the air with a zip and a zing, and like a rocket shot Dee and Mcgee. Landing feet first, just as safe as can be. "Well, that was exciting," said Mr. Mcgee, "but I'm not really sure we learned how to ski. I think that I might need a lesson or two. I think that perhaps it's the best thing to do. And when we get home," he said with a smile, "we'll let someone else use the skis for a while." They made a snowman. The snowman has the skis. And that was learning how to ski with Mr. Mcgee. So for our craft, we talked a lot about skiing. So let's make our own person skiing. And if you have a picture around the house, you could always put your face where the happy face is. So what you'll need is some construction paper, toothpicks, and 2 popsicle sticks, and some glue. So let me get my goodies here. So what I did is I cut out a jacket, some mittens, snow pants, a head, and a hat. We gotta keep our head warm. So let's glue our snow pants to our jacket. And then what I did is I put some glue on my mittens and wrapped my mitten around my pole. You might take a little extra glue, maybe even Elmer's glue for your poles. And then we want to glue our hat to our face, and maybe even your face will be skiing. You take a picture of yourself. And glue our head to our jacket. And then you want to glue your feet to your snow pants, or your boots really. And then your boots to your skis. So that way you are skiing, just like Mr. Mcgee. Well, thanks for joining us for the theme this week of skiing. I hope you have a snow-filled day.